Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna wait till 7 o'clock, 2 more minutes. Thank you for joining, everybody.
Oh, that's perfect.
How about that?
Michelle, tú te ríes, no te rías, Michelle, porque es un ridículo. I'm sorry for that inconvenience. This is what I have to deal with. Trolls and clowns. All right, Michelle, go. Te estoy esperando. Oh, espérate, Michelle, dime, ¿cómo me veo?
I told you you look beautiful.
I know, but you're looking at the camera. Everything's good with the sign? You can see the sign good? All right.
There's good.
All right, I love you. Go log in. Bye.
Alright, okay, bye.
Just gotta make sure I can see. Awilda, ¿cómo estás, Awilda? Tengo mucho que no te veo. Shelly, I love you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. En un minuto estamos comenzando. Un minuto más. Vamos a darle tiempo al público. Awilda, licenciada, tenemos que hablar. Tenemos que vernos. Welcome to MAD, Monica After Dark. Episode 16, Grown Adults Acting Like Kids. Let's talk about it. This is gonna be interesting because everyone has somebody, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's a co-worker. We all have that one person that they're grown as hell and they still act like they're 12 years old. So I want to talk about that today. Let's talk about it. We're going to touch those subjects and we're going to ask some questions. We're going to dialogue back and forth. Welcome to tonight's episode. I wanted to apologize for not having a show yesterday. I was under the weather, but today we're resuming negotiation and we're here in this episode 16. Gracias a Dios, thank you God. We are here for another episode with yours truly, Monica. So let's talk about it, guys. So does anybody know anybody? Or you know what? Scratch that. Today has an adult, someone that's an adult, right? 20, let's say 25 and over. Because for me, that's what an adult is. Once you hit 25, even when you're gonna rent a car, they rent it to 25-year-olds and above. So that's when you're considered like really, really legal, right? So has anyone today done something to you that you would say, that's so petty, or that's so immature, right? Let's talk about it, because your girl has so much experience and I want to share with you guys. And not only people have acted like child, right, with their age, but me too. I'm 43 years old and sometimes I act like a clown and sometimes I act like I'm 20 years old. So we're going to talk about it. So you could mix me up in that, in that little circle right there. Thank you everybody for joining. Arlene, thank you for joining. Michelle, gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you everybody for joining. Monica After Dark. Today's episode is going to be so juicy. It's saying that I don't have no battery, but it's charged. Espérate. Let me see. Porque ya yo lo tengo cargando. Está cargando. Yeah, it's charging. Nada, ver. Hold on, guys. Because it's saying it's not charging. Espérense. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's not charging. Sorry, I didn't have no. Ahora sí, estamos cargando. Ahora estamos en vivo. Hello, everybody. Let's go. Okay. Have you ever seen a grown adult acting like a kid? En tu vida, tú has visto una persona adulta Y cuando digo adulta, es de 25 años para arriba. Porque hasta para rentar un carro, tú tienes que tener 25 años. Porque eso es cuando te califican como adulto. So, después de los 25 años, tú conoces a alguien o te ha pasado hoy que esa persona adulta, que debería tener un segundo sentido, ha hecho algo que es tan inmaduro que tú digas, tú estás muy viejo para esa vaina, a ti no te luce. Yo conozco a alguien, yo misma. El show de hoy es de hablar de gente así, adulta, que hacen cosas inmaduras, que uno dice, eso no te luce. My mother, it's a perfect example. Every time I do a video that I'm dancing, or every time I bring my, young self out, she's always like, Mónica, ya tú estás muy vieja para eso. Eso no te luce. And then I'd be like, who cares how old? Who are you to define how old am I and what I could do at a certain age? But you know what? It's true. Because my grandmother used to always tell me, hay una edad para todo. Todo tiene su propia época. Everything has its own age, its own time. You gotta crawl before you walk, right? You go to school, right? And then, you go to college, and then you get married and you have kids. That's the law of attraction, right? That's the way that we're brought up, right? But everything has its time, right? When you're in your 20s, you're partying, you're going out clubbing. 30s, you're like, okay, let me still go out, but let me see if I can start settling now. 40s is like, all right, what we're doing. I mean, we're not getting any younger, so what are we doing? So, but everything has its own stage in life. I feel like, you have a time to party, you have a time to be single, you have a time to travel. So everything has its stages. So I get it. So when I see a grown man or a grown woman not acting their age, because one thing like me is to clown around every so often and just, say jokes here and there. But I'm responsible as an adult, right? I'm a parent, I'm a mom. So I'm responsible. I have to be responsible. So I just feel like this topic today, it's probably going to hit a lot of nerves because me, myself, I've encountered people at work. I've encountered people in my everyday life where it's like, tú estás muy viejo para eso. Eso no te luce. Why are we still doing this? We haven't learned yet? So it's a matter of, are we having educational, like we're not progressing, like we're not retaining information, or it's just that we don't, like WTF, like we don't care attitude. So let's talk about it, right? Grown people acting like kids and doing petty things. Because I feel, I'm so passionate about this subject because I feel like there's more adults doing petty things than actual teenagers. And I look at my daughter and I look at their friends and I'm like, wow, they're not half as petty as my friends or the people I'm socializing with, right? Because they're so petty for anything and everything. They want to look for a fight or they get jealous or whatever. It's like, yo, you're too old to be acting like that. Like, that shit was back in high school. Why are we still acting like this, right? I don't know. Let's talk about that, right? So the question was, has anybody today done something to you that's considered an adult that you're just like, oh my God, how young, like, oh, he's so immature, like, or she's so petty, or she's so, have they? Me, every day, I encounter somebody like that. Today, my encounter was brought to me by actually a client, a customer of my company. So, like right in front of my face, like grown man. This was a grown man. I can't give you guys too much details, but because I have to sign a disclaimer for that. But just to let you know, this was a grown man. This was a manager coming to your house. I look presentable, and this person was so immature, and it's like, where's your education? What's up with your upbringings? Who the hell raised you? So sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, like the basics. Where's the excuse me? Where's the please? Where's the, oh, thank you very much? Or you're welcome. Where's the common decency, right? They don't even have that at this age. So it's like, oh my God. And I'm talking about both girls, women and men, still acting like girls and boys. Let's talk about that. A grown person throwing a tantrum Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to get up and close and personal with you guys. I don't even like my kids. I don't even hold on, let's back up. My kids have never thrown a tantrum because I don't play that game. I stopped that real quick. So let's talk about me not allowing my kids to throw tantrums, but then I have a grown-ass adult throwing tantrums and wanting to pick a fight with me. Nah, nunca fuiste tanto. Te equivocaste. So we have grown-ass people wanting to take you out of character. Because the worst thing in life is when you're living your life and you're very calm and collected, and then a grown person comes and they take you out of character. And I feel like if someone could take you out of character, they don't have their best wishes for you. They want to see your demise and they don't care. So tantrums, whether it's a male or a female, we shouldn't allow that. I don't like that from my kids. I don't like that from my nieces and nephews. Whenever my nieces and nephews come over and they wanna act crazy or they wanna act like they act with their parents, I'd be like, no, not doing that. We're not doing that here. You know what I mean? So yeah, grown adults throwing these tantrums for whatever reason, right? You pick and choose what tantrums they throw to you. But I'm just letting you know my experience. We'll talk about that. Passive aggressive text messages. Guys, we're living in a digital world. So everything now is digitalized. So people are like aggressively texting you how they really feel. So whenever they text you or whenever they call you and they're expressing whatever tantrum behavior they're telling you, this is their true colors. This is them. These are the red, yellow, blue, green flags that we talk about. These are high-end alerts. So if there's a grown man and they're trying to pick a battle with you or they're passive-aggressive texting you, do you know what passive-aggressive texting is? When they want to pick a fight or they want to argue with you for whatever reason and they want to feel like they're all high and mighty over text messages. Listen, flags, rainbow flags. That means exit. Get the hell out of there. Let's talk about that. I know you guys have gone through it because I've gone through it. And I feel like this is something common that we go through with every day. Even with people we don't know. There's guys that I've met and they'll send me a text. I won't respond back. And they'll send me a long-ass paragraph. Wow, common courtesy is to text back. I can't believe you're so grown. Why you didn't text back? And then you see a whole paragraph just because you didn't answer. And it's only been 20 minutes. So let's talk about that aggressive texter, right? We all get those. Let's talk about that. Or what about those callers? You listen, guys, when you call someone and they don't pick up the phone, they're going to see your message. They're going to see your call log. Eventually, if they want to speak to you, they will call you back. You don't have to spam their phones with text messages and phone calls because that's not going to make them pick up the phone sooner. So let's talk about being a habitual caller or a texter when you're trying to get someone's attention. It's a turn off and it's no bueno. Let's control our happy fingers when we're trying to text or call someone. Friends who bring drama for no reason. Friends who bring drama for no reason. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the reason? Like, why are we doing this? Like, why are we even spending time on this? Why are we even entertaining this drama? Why are we talking about something that happened 20, 30 years ago? Why are you mad because I didn't pick up the phone? Why are you mad because I went out with someone and I didn't invite you? You know, there's people that invite you to places, right? And common courtesy is not to invite anybody else because if you're being invited, that means it's you. Sometimes plus one, but that means it's just you. And you know, do you know that there's some people that they have the audacity to call me and tell me, wow, you went here and you didn't invite me? Are you calling me to invite me to all your outings? I mean, I feel like people have their life and their individuality. I don't have to invite people to every function that I go to. I'm being invited to these places. You know, I'm going to these places. I don't have to announce it to the world and invite the whole public. So then I don't invite you and you feel some type of way because you see me with the next one. Or you see me with a friend that we have in common. Or you see me with whatever and you're like, wow, I should have been there. Guys, come on. Everybody can live their life. Why are you getting mad and frustrated and jealous because people are living their life? You want to go out? You get your ass up and invite yourself and go out. You want to do stuff? Do it yourself. Don't wait to be invited. Don't wait for the next person to invite you. You want to do something? Do it yourself. But stop hating on the next one. Stop being overly jealous on your friends or family members or spouse. Like, why are you so damn jealous? Live your life. Let them live and let live. Let's talk about it. It's Monica After Dark. I told you guys the time frame, the time zone was going to change. Monica After Dark is meant to be dark, but lately it's been light because obviously the time changed. But now that it's getting darker, it feels more like it's the vibe. It's the vibe right now. So really excited about that. Let me take a tea break. Guys, anybody have any questions? Has anybody made you mad today? That's a grown-ass adult, whether it's a woman or a male, and you're like, coño, man, tú estás muy viejo para estar actuando así. You're too old for that. Eso no te luce. That, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not doing that right now, right? I do that all the time. Let's talk about it. Cindy, welcome my beautiful sister. And where's Maya? Where's my niece? Where's my favorite niece? Arlene, thank you so much. Wow, guys, thank you guys. I love you. So let's talk about it, guys. I know this is a lot to talk about, but I'm very passionate about this. And I've been here for over 15, 20 minutes? Okay, so we're gonna be here longer. I still have a lot of things to touch. I'll take a little quick break just to read you guys' questions real quick. Let's talk about it. Let me just go ahead and I'll go back. Because I like to be far away. I look skinnier when I'm far away. You know how that is. She has a stomach virus. Ay, mi bebé. Maya, I hope you feel better, sister. I love you so much. I love you, my niece. I love you, Maya. Thank you, Golda. Thank you so much. Estamos aquí reportando vivos, señores. Estamos hablando del tema de la gente adulta actuando como chamaquito, como gente chiquito, como que no te luce. Act your age. Coño, man. Come on, man. Act your age and your shoe size. Shelly said, no. Act your age. Okay, act your age, not your shoe size. Because if we're going to act our shoe size, then we're all going to be 8, 9 years old. No, we don't do those. I'm going to get you to as many likes as I can. Gloves Bud. Who's Gloves Bud? Well, whoever you are, I love you. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Hey, let me see. Espérate. That's why emotional resilience is important because I don't need another child. Listen, guys. This is the way I see it. I'm 43 years old. I know. I look good. I know. So I'm 43 years old. I have a 21-year-old and I got a 16-year-old. I don't need no more kids. I don't want to entertain you. I don't want to have to teach you. I don't want to be the teacher anymore. I want to be the student. You know what I mean? I want somebody to school me, take me to school, you know? I'm done with the immature, jealousy, pettiness. Come on, man. Come on, we're too grown for that. Leave that shit for 20s, man. But at this age, we're in our 40s. Why are we still immature? Why are we still lying? Why are we still lying at this age? You know how ridiculous you look when you're lying to us and you think that we're fucking eating your shit up? We're not eating it up. We're looking at you like, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead. Keep on lying. I just don't understand. The lying. I wanted to talk about that. Let's talk about that. The lying and it was another thing. It was the lying and borrowing at this age? How are you still borrowing money at this age? Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to lie. Stop lying. People catch on. People look at you and we're nodding our heads, but we're just like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And then that shuts us down right away. It's like we lose respect. When you guys lie to people, I lose respect for you. I'd be like, yo, you gotta lie about something so stupid and so mature? Like, you gotta lie about that? Okay, if you're lying because you're getting killed or somebody's, doing, but you're lying about this, something so petty, something so minute, and you gotta lie about this? Come on. Nah, if you're lying about this and it's something so petty, imagine something serious. No. Nunca fuiste tanto. Nunca fuiste tanto, querido. Dr. Miami? Doctor in Miami? Do you do surgery? Do you do tummy tuck, Dr. Miami? I'm gonna get you to as many likes as I can. Thank you so much. That's why emotional resilience is. I'm not mad that you got. I'm mad that you go out when I invite you. Always got all kind of excuses. Yeah, I'm the one that says, "Wow, yo, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. I can't stand you, Cindy." Listen, let me tell you something, Cindy. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I'm just raw and uncut. When you guys used to invite me to go out before, I didn't want to go out because I was almost 300 pounds. Nobody has energy. Nobody wants to entertain people. My clothes wasn't fitting mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm not there. I don't want to go out. I want to stay home, eat, and be depressed because that's what you do when you're a fatty girl. But now that I done lost some weight, now that I look good, now I want to go out because I need, to go out. So now it's a different era. The season that you were asking me out, Cindy, it wasn't my season to go out. This is my season to go out. So invítame ahora si tú quieres salir conmigo. So yeah, and you're not the one, because you're not like, you don't get mad or jealous when I go out with friends or whatever. You just mad that I don't go out with you, but you don't be getting mad, so that's not you. Nah, and your family. You didn't invite me. Listen, let me tell you why do I invite you, Cindy. Because when my friends have a relationship, when they have a significant other, first of all, I'm not going to be a third wheel, because I ain't got nobody. Let's talk about it. And second of all, when you have a relationship, I tend to respect, that I don't even go to people's houses. I don't like to bother people, especially if you have a relationship. I like to respect that space, right? So that's why. Can you, when you have a relationship, go out whenever? No. You have to ask for permission. You have to make sure they don't want to go out, and you have to do stuff. So why am I I'll just jump through that hurdle. I asked you once. You want to go out? That's it. You know what I mean? Pero yeah, if you're single and you want me to invite you, then let me know, because a cada rato I'm looking for somebody to, socialize with. Girls or boys. Girls and boys. Not men and women, girls and boys, because, we be acting petty. You did invite me. Yeah, Cindy. An invite is never needed to go out on your own. Ooh, gloves bud. Cindy, es verdad. You don't need an invite. Tú puedes salir todo. I had a cousin that used to travel to Australia, to Marruecos, to London, to France. I had a cousin that used to travel all over the world by herself. She never went with nobody. She did it by herself. So there's people that, I can't do that. I can't be a loner. It's like, oh my God, what's wrong with this girl? She's a loser. This is me. I need to do it at least with one person, because I'm a vibe. I have like 10 personalities. So it's like 10 people going out with me. But I need somebody physically just to keep me in line with these 10 personality. Oh yeah, what's up with this show? I'm really, really pissed off right now. Hey, who's there? Melanie? I don't want to interrupt this because it's really, really good. The topic is going good now. Hating. I don't know. Oh my God. No one's hating. It's being a grown-up, babe. It's true, Gola. We in the urgent care. She has a stomach virus. Sister, I love you. No, I'm confused, kind of tipsy. Gloves Bud is tipsy. Gloves Bud is tipsy. That name looks tipsy. How about that? I love you. It's Gigi. Oh, it's Gigi. Pero Gigi de donde? The one who had your car towed. Oh, Gigi, sister. Tell your mom about the cell phones. I told you right now the promotion. They're giving you the 17 Pro for free. Tell your mom about the promotion, sister. Come on, you slipping. Don't tell me that you want it when the prices go up. You saw the price. It's in your email. Send it to your mom, sister. Come on, Golda. From Peñasco, I know who you are, baby. I know you're my baby. I know you have always hated that when people ask you where you going, laugh out loud. I don't like it when nobody tells me where I'm going. It's none of your damn business where I'm going. I'm going where I'm going. When I get there, you'll know. When I want you to know. Don't ask me where I'm going. I don't like that. Not even my mother, not even my kids. Like my daughter tells me and I'm like, yo, whose vagina you came out of? You came out of mine or I came out of yours? Like, why are we disclosing all this information? Like, I'm too grown. I don't want to darle explicación a nadie. Just God. That's the only person. Let me fix this light. Because yo no sé lo que está pasando. Hold on. Because no. We're not doing that again. I don't know what's going on. But you need to get it together. I know you have always hated that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, Michelle. I don't like it when people tell me what are you doing? Where you at? What are you going to do? Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's none of your business. Go on you. Are you giving me money? Are you taking me somewhere? Are you going to pay for it? So don't ask. And you know what I can't stand? When I buy something and then they ask, oh, how much was it? I'd be like, why? You're going to give me the money and pay for it? Don't be asking how much it is. Google it and find out yourself. Like, don't ask. That's bad manners. Don't ask. Please. Sorry. Just had to say that. Don't ask. Especially when it has to come with, prices. And don't say your thyroid. My thyroid, read what I wrote. Hold on. Babe, I'm saying, I know, it's not my thyroid no more because I look good now, so it ain't my thyroid no more. I did all that they all over the place. Gigi, tell them, sister, you're the one in charge. You're the one that have to take an executive decision. This is you being an adult. We're adulting right now. You're going to take an executive decision and tell them, listen, I'm going to make an appointment for Monica to come over, and she's going to bring us 4 brand new phones on Friday. Are you? And then you have to assume it. So you take an executive decision and then you assume the sale. And then you be like, she's coming over and that's it. Make sure you guys have the money for the taxes. And you got to assume it. Come on, Gigi. This is what a hustler. Come on. You're the owner of this towing company. Learn que te voy a enseñar. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God. Where did it go? We don't need. So don't change phones. Just stay with the line, and you're gonna pay for the 4 lines. What I quoted you, sister. You don't even need to change phones. Stay with the same phones. Is Gigi hiring dispatchers? Gigi, Cindy wants to know if you need a dispatcher. If you guys are hiring, she's great at secretary work. She's great. Gigi Gloves Bud. She's the owner of a towing company. So ya tú sabes. Cindy, thank you very much. You know what, guys? Like, I encourage everybody and anybody to do anything you can to just feel better. If you feel better, if you feel good with the skin you're in, yo, salute. But me, I feel like my face card is too pretty for me to be a big girl. I feel like my face has to match my body. And that's why I got some surgery. And after you're 40 years old, it's really, really hard to lose weight. Back to me, acting very immature and very petty. I don't think I act petty. I'm just the type of person that when I don't like something, because when I take my executive decision and whatever the outcome is, I know I did a good job. I know I had a lot of evidence, and I know I was able to come to that conclusion without overreacting because I have sufficient information, right? I would say that I'm petty because I don't fight and I don't argue, and I'm not going to entertain you, and I'm not going to stoop to that level with whomever. So people are like, oh, she's so immature, or wow, you think you're all that. And no, I'm smart, because I'm never gonna win you in that level of arguing. I'm never gonna be in that level. So me and you could argue every day and you're always gonna win, because I'm not in that level. Mentally, I'm not in that level. So why even entertain arguing with someone, or why even entertain being jealous? Listen, guys, if a person's gonna do something, they're gonna do it regardless. Why are we still texting? Why are we still checking phones? Ay, te da. Come on, man. Why are we still tracking people? Why are we still following, PIing people? If you're doing all that, then you're not happy in the relationship, and just get out. But why are we still stalking people at this age? You know? Come on, guys. Like, that's so immature. Drivers and dispatches. Okay, no, for sure, Gigi. For sure. You are scary. Michelle, can you please elaborate that I'm scary? What? Scary looking or what? Talk to me. Habla, cariculo. ¿Tú me estás hablando? Hold on. It's saying low battery, but it is charging. Hold on. It's just saying it. Wow, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the love. Oh, I know. Listen, let me tell you something, Michelle. I'm like the jack of all trade. I know a little bit of everything. I'm the master of none, but I know a little bit of everything. I have a hat for everything I know about. And I'm a little bit paralegal. I'm a little bit of a doctor. I'm a little bit of teacher. Well, I am a teacher. I graduated as a teacher. So I'm like a little bit of everything, right? I'm a little bit of a nurse, of a therapist, of a counselor, doctor, because I had to give someone CPR once, and they were overdosing, so I had to do CPR. I saved his life. Chills. So it's like we wear all these hats, right? We wear all these hats, right? And the older you get, the wiser you get. So then you're like, when someone comes to you and they're just, talking gibberish and, saying whatever they want to say, you're just like, wow. Like in my mind, right? I'm just looking at you, right? You're talking, right? And I'm just like, el pobre, qué pena. Wow. Que Dios lo tenga su santa gloria. Wow. Prepárate para lo que te viene. Tú no sabes con qué tú te estás metiendo. No te preocupes. Prepárate, licenciado, para lo que te viene. Calladito, con una sonrisa and a smile. So that's just me, and that's very dangerous to have someone like that, because it's like, damn, like, who am I getting today? Who's coming out to play today? It's like, all these personalities. So yeah, guys, it's 35. We're almost 35 minutes in. I want to thank everyone who joined my show. Remember that if you did not tune in for the full episode, you could go to my YouTube channel and you could subscribe and watch the full show. So thank you everyone who tuned in. This is Monica After Dark. And do you give teasers for next week's episode? Listen, I don't give teasers because I need for you guys to tune in. So tomorrow, because today was today's show, which today's show should have been yesterday, but I was under the weather, so we did it today. But I'm so loyal to my fans and to you guys that everybody kept texting me like, what happened yesterday? And I was like, coño, I gotta give it to them. So that's why I did it today. But the shows is always on Sunday from 7 p.m. We're going live. Teaser comes tomorrow, Michelle. So make sure you tune in. And thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. God bless you. And Monica signing out. Thank you.